All right. It looks like it's working. What's going on, everybody? Your boy is here live, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a rundown of what's going on here. I'm going to go ahead and do what I'm supposed to do and share this out. Let's see. Your channel. There we go. Share. Copy. We're going to see if we can get some people up in the chat, make it happen. It's Tuesday. You know what I mean? I'll give you guys the update about what's going on and why we're sitting here live and why we're doing what we're doing and all that good stuff in just a second. Once I see some folks start tuning in, I'll start giving you guys the rundown of what's happening. We are going to be doing some live video reaction because number one, that's what I feel like doing. And number two, let's see here. We are struggling right now. Okay. Comments are coming up. Hello from Bahrain. What's going on, guys? Let me give you guys the rundown. Today, I went to the store. I went over to Harbor Freight to try to go ahead and get a welder so I can start working on the hot side. Unfortunately, Harbor Freight was sold out of the welder that I needed, the specific one, and there was no point in buying a cheaper one that I was going to have to end up replacing. It's just been a waste of money, everything. So I'm going to have to order one, which means right now progress is very, very slow on the Nova. There's not much going on. I can't do what I need to do without having the tools that I need to make it happen. Have no fear. We're fixing all that. All that's getting fixed up. I'm ordering a welder. I checked reviews. I've got some stuff in mind. You know, a lot of people told me, hey, go ahead and get this. This works really well. This is what we're using. So, you know, I've got that stuff worked out. If you guys know, if you don't already know, April 15th and 16th, first Shipbox No Prep Series race presented by Hot Shot Secret happening at English Mountain Raceway down in Newport, Tennessee. My game plan is to be able to race in that race. Now, I know I just told you guys all this stuff about how progress is not being made. I got to order parts, everything else. Don't worry about it. Have no fear. We're going to get it sorted. There's some game plans going on in the background. There's some things that might be happening that's going to allow us to go ahead and make the event. So tune in with you guys. What's up? I see Kyle Fisher in here. I see B. Wayne, Scott. I see Oklahoma, North Carolina, Maine in the house. Okay. Jeff from PA. Please come to Cecil County Dragway, please, with Shitbox No Prep. Highly unlikely. It's going to be highly unlikely that we ever end up in Cecil County with that race series. It's just the track ownership is not interested in such a thing. So it's going to be very, very hard to do. You know, we could possibly somehow do it. You know, we really even couldn't. You know, I was going to say we could somehow possibly do it like a track rental thing, but that it wouldn't even work out. There's a bunch of stuff that happens there that's not even worth it. So anyways, what I wanted to do, because I know that if I do not keep things going, if I do not keep moving forward, making progress in the right direction with the YouTube channel, if I let the content slip too much, we're gonna have problems. So today we're gonna do some gummy bears and chill, and I'm actually going to watch some videos that I've been waiting to watch and I've been wanting to watch. I'm gonna watch it live with you guys, and then that way we can interact a little bit about it, have some live commentary, all that good stuff. VA, Vermont. All right, you guys are gonna have to probably excuse me a little bit because I'm using a new software program, everything to make this happen, so I'm not 110% familiar with it all just yet. All right, so today we're gonna take a look at Digger Die Small Tire No Prep Flashlight Fiesta 2-weekend opening round, March 28th. This is the most recent Digger Die race that happened. Organ in the house, I see you. So first off the trailer, Wesley Skinner, and I don't know who the Mustang is. Mustang or die, as usual. If you guys don't know already, they're renaming that race to Mustang or die. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That's not really what's going on. But Wesley Skinner in the left-hand lane. One of the things you guys are going to notice about this race is they allowed. This was just the only rule with this particular dig or die, I think, was small tire only. So tube chassis, all that, no problem. It was just small tire was the only rule, 28, 10, 5, and I think like steel roof and quarters or something. But other than that, it was straight up just small tire. I need to know in the comments, how's the volume level though? Is the video volume overpowering the voice, or are we good? Because that I do not know how to check when doing this. Wesley Skinner on the left-hand lane. You get Wesley used to be Wesley used to be on a big tire, and I think he just got tired of, you know, being honest. I think he just got tired of not having big races. The big tire guys, you know, big tire is dying. It is what it is. Small tire is where all the action's at. Ooh! Wesley got moved on. And Mustang for the win. Actually, there's some mile per hour behind Wesley's pass. I think that's a Pro Charge Big Block combination. We got the Firebird in the left. Another Mustang. I'm going to go Camaro just because I'm tired of the Mustang. I think Camaro takes it. I think the Camaro ends up taking it. Or, I'm not Camaro, Firebird. Same shit. A little squirrely, a little in and out, a little dancing. Nope. Oh, okay. Looks like maybe the Mustang got it. Got over 50, big tire locked in next weekend. Yeah, there's one race a year where on any given weekend, small tire classes are full. There's plenty of money flowing. Everything else, it's hard to be a big tire guy. I don't know if that's Caden or if that's Chris Rankin in the left-hand lane. That's unusual to see. I mean, either one of those. Chris Rankin's tuning it, but kind of really soft on the launch. Let's take a look at what happened here. Bumps in. Soft on the launch, gets, no, I mean, he's going straight. Just, I think he ended up grabbing a scramble button, but there wasn't enough in it from the start. What do you know? It's another Mustang race. I don't even know what's in the other lane yet, but I'm hoping for that one to be the winner. My luck, it'll be another Mustang. No doubt, it's another Mustang. I mean, I get it. They work good. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does it get boring watching these races, these no prep races, and literally seeing the same car over and over and over and over again? As a fan, for those of you guys that, you know, watch these races, watch these videos, that kind of stuff, is it more entertaining or less entertaining to see the same car over, or do you not even care? It's just about, you know, racing's racing, whoever's fast. Less, yeah. I'm seeing some people that aren't Mustang fans. Love unique cars. Don't get me wrong. The one thing that I will say, Mustang on Mustang crime, good extension in the left-hand lane, really easy to see when you have front end on. Sets the tire back, rolls out, easy win, turbo LS deal probably. That's what it looks like. Bam. The one thing that I will say is nice about Big Tire is because Big Tire is what it is in a big tire, to fit a big tire under any car, you're cutting it up. So the nice thing is that Big Tire does have a lot of variety in their classes. We're going to go with Vega in right-hand lane over to Mustang. Ooh, smokes the tire. I don't think that's going to do it. Yeah, unfortunately, that ain't going to be it for the Vega. And yet again, we've got another Mustang. And looks like left-hand lane. I think that new car, I think they're calling that one the Vaccine. That's Poppy in them. So if you guys know Poppy with the turbo Corolla, the Toyota Corolla, that's another Corolla, obviously. That is his car, and that's a new car they've got. So I've been interested to see how that thing's going to work out. Typically, it's a good idea for these kind of back end, really, shitty surface races. That short wheelbase, able to get it back on the back tire. Weight transfer is very nice. Should be a good working car. Like anything, it's a new car, so it takes time to figure out. I will at least give this guy in the right lane credit. It looks like he's got a Coyote in that thing, so good for him. But I still want to see Poppy just destroy him. Let's go, Poppy. And Poppy's never one to use an 8-cylinder. It's always 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder. Oh, got a little squirrely there. And Poppy takes the win. My man, that's what I'm talking about. Should start seeing more RX-7, 280Zs, Mavericks, Vegas, perfect for no prep. Yeah, for this style, this back end of the track, really shitty surface, those short wheelbase cars I think are going to be, I think those are going to be the winner. Mustang and a full-size Silverado. Now, like I said earlier, this race would allow tube chassis, all that kind of stuff, and I don't know if that means all-wheel drive too or not, so I don't know if that's an all-wheel drive truck. It doesn't look like it. It looks like he's got a regular tire on the front, but I'm hoping the Silverado takes it. Oh my, either he left incredibly early or the guy in the truck just flat out died. No, he didn't leave early. The flagger was going back. Yep, truck just did not do a damn thing. I don't know what is more disappointing, getting up to the line and not being able to leave it, or getting up to the line, making a great pass, and getting your shit pushed in round one, like I did the last time I was there. Mustang on S10 crime. Let's go S10. Although I will say, of any Mustang, that one right there, that would have to be my favorite body style of a Mustang. I don't know, maybe some of the old ones. There's an old one that's really cool looking. Actually, I think the guy was just selling the whole turbo setup off of, it's like a 65 Mustang, and it was like an LS turbo deal. I tried to buy the whole car, that didn't work. What's the most unique vehicle you've seen in some of these races? Well, you're going to see one, Nick's Dirty 30. I've seen some unique vehicles that maybe necessarily weren't in a good way. Very nice. Whoa, why are you hitting the brakes, bro? I was going to say don't lose that race. Oh, man. There's some cars that I've seen that have been, I guess you could say original, that I just didn't really care at all for. Most original. Nick usually gets most original vehicles just in general. Boo, Mustang. I hope that Firebird catches up. Or Trans Am, whatever it is. But Nick, I love the Dirty 30. The Dirty 30, as far as one of the original, most original cars, and something that I liked, I really love the Dirty 30. Hey, Matt, what happened to Sherm and the bright green step side? I don't know. I don't know what I have. He actually just commented about racing in the shitbox race. He was making some joke about it being a shitbox. I'm like, dude, we got a pro mod class. You're more than welcome to join. Come on down. 2 Mustangs. Look at that. Well, the Mustang won over the Mustang again. Mustang or die, coming to you live right here. What do you think, Chip? Well, it's anybody's game, but if I had to guess, it would definitely be a Mustang that's going to win, because why else would anything else win? I like new rules with tire size, steel roof and quarters, whatever, fuel, blah, blah, blah. Not good for entry guys. It's hard. The problem is, you know, um, getting car count, making everybody happy. You know, race promoting is a customer service business first and foremost. It's customer service, and your customers are the racers and the fans. And so, you know, trying to make classes and everything, you're trying to make things fair. It's, I'm not gonna lie, it's a total nightmare. Mustang on Camaro. Camaro's got a nice little lead. Looks like the Mustang was out ahead of him. Yeah, that's going to be all she wrote. Man, if you had a choice, Pro Charger or Nitrous, for what purpose? Honestly, I would not choose either one of those right now. I'm trying to go turbo. You should have to pay double to enter a Mustang into a race. Yeah. I was thinking about doing a whole no Mustang class at the shitbox races. Okay, once again, I can't tell. I think that's Chris. No. Alright, so Chris is in front of the car. So that's Caden. That's his son in the left-hand lane. Should make a pretty good pass in the left-hand lane. His dad just went down it. I'm sure they got data. Those cars have to be eerily similar. Look at that. Nice and smooth, nice and easy. Not sure what happened there. A little backfire. Maybe blew the head gasket. I doubt he blew the head gasket out. He really wasn't going fast enough, putting enough boost down. And let's see what happened. Yeah, he just poofs there. So, not really sure what happened. But, either way, he takes the win. Are you going to sell your nitrous stuff or go turbo? No, I'm not. Right now, I'm learning my life lessons about a lot of things. And one of those things is selling things and getting rid of things. Right now, it's incredibly hard. You know, I'm not going to say just it's incredibly hard to get parts. Yes, you can get parts, you can get this, that, and the other. But I find that certain things are becoming harder to find, harder to get a hold of. More of a pain in the ass to try to get. Prime example, you know, I'm trying to buy some stuff right now. I go to the store, it's not there. It sucks. So I'm going to be holding on to all the stuff I can as long as I can. Because you never know when you're going to need it again, or, you know, when I get another wild hair up my ass, you know, another sketchy project. There's the Mac TV guys in the left-hand lane with the truck, the Gap train. They got to go to the video on that. It was close. Right lane. Looks like the Gap train got a little out of hand in the left-hand lane. Had he gone straight down, would have been the best way. Woo! Oh yeah, he got squirrely right off the line there, and that ate up a bunch of time. I don't know, from that angle, it's kind of hard to tell why they need to go to the camera, but I mean, then again, it's hard to see things with your eyes. Alright, so right-hand lane, having a brain fart. Chris, can't think of his last name right now. Becker. Goodness, Chris Becker on the right with the 240. I remember, and now that I was looking back at some old videos, I remember watching like old videos when this thing was like stock bottom end 5.3, you know, trying to make 1,000 horsepower on a dyno. And this was a couple years ago. Chris Becker's 240. So, and then left-hand lane is, I think they call it car white trash. Prime example. I think this car was really well thought out for this style of racing. Looks like a total piece of crap, but I think was very well thought out for doing this. Look at how that front end is just set back, nice and beautiful. That one you're probably going to have to go to the camera. I can't believe we didn't get a call on that. But that car works very well on some crappy surfaces, that's for sure. Chevy 2 on the left, Mustang in the right. So you know we're going to go with the banana Chevy 2. We need that to win. What's up, Pennywise Racing? I see y'all backing that thing up. Looks like a small block nitrous combination carbureted deal. I don't know, it's hard. It's hard. These nitrous cars, it's hard. I gotta give anyone credit who does it, especially if they do it well. How's the new 5.3 coming? Coming right along. We built damn near the whole thing in the last video, and now I'm just waiting. Been trying to buy a welder. Not working out. Oh, yeah, buried him in a 60 foot. And then, I don't know, I've never seen that yellow Chevy 2 before. I don't know if he's a regular to this kind of racing. Looks like he didn't have much front end travel at all. The car just kind of bounced up, and that was it. And that ain't gonna do it. Wow! Can you guys believe it's yet another Mustang? I think, has there been a pair yet where there's been a pair of cars and one of them hasn't been a Mustang? That yellow Nova is Paul Chittum. Them Chittum boys they know better. I wonder if that's a new car or something. Like, them are some smart dudes. Hey, I like that. I like that Camaro in the left-hand lane. I'm gonna take that Camaro in the left. I think that one's a split bumper though. It's all right. Ooh, nice flame job there. The real question is it Gummy Bear 30 yet? Alright, let's see what happens here. I got a funny feeling I know what's going to happen, but I'm hopeful. Ooh, smoked the tires. Left-hand lane hit the tire a little bit too, but he was able to get his under control better, and I think he 60-footed a little bit better. Boom. S10. Another super popular vehicle in No Prep World. Leftovers. Locking that front tire up. I see you. I do that. I'm not gonna lie, I be doing that sometimes too. It's not on purpose. Like, I'm not purposely trying to lock the front tire up and skid it across the ground. You know, there's a lot of theory. If you guys look, notice how different people do their burnouts differently. Some people go past the starting line. Some people don't. Like I said, part of that is about picking up stuff on the tire, you know, as you're rolling forward and rolling backward to get to your position in the starting line. You're going to pick stuff up on the tire. So in different places, you know, you go to the front end of a track, unless it's dirty, like physically dirty, you go to the front end of a track, you can just ride that burnout out all the way as far as you can, whatever, send it, it's fine, no big deal. Is that a Mustang racing? Believe it or not, I know, it's going to be hard to believe, but it is another Mustang. So we're going to go once again voting for the left-hand lane, and hopefully that wasn't a jump. I don't know. It's you can't tell from that camera angle. We're going to have to look at the other angle, and we can't really tell. But it looks like that could have been a clean hit. We can't see it from behind. But S10 all the way, all day. Not a ton of mile an hour there. It's not going to carry them throughout the rounds, but Mustang and Malibu. Okay. I like a Malibu. So some of the advantages in the Mustangs can also be found in the Malibu in the rear suspension, factory rear suspension setup. Looks like Mustang's going to take it, unfortunately. Turbo John in the new car. If this is what I think it is, I've seen this video, or I've seen this race about 600 times already. Sam and a white girl. So Sam, that white truck is actually local to me. I know him pretty well. I've raced with him before. He's helped me out before. This, and you're never gonna be able to tell from that angle. And if they do the behind angle, you're not gonna be able to tell either. But this was like a very controversial thing. Did he jump? Did he not jump? I don't know. I would have to see the actual. I would have to have the actual video from the starting line that they use, because they only use one video, and I would physically have to have that video because when you post it online, I'm not sure you're getting the same amount of frame rate out of it. So. Why don't we see many newer cars converted, just cheaper starting points? Newer cars? Because newer cars, essentially, you're going to have to cut up and do everything. Independent rear suspension is not going to work in this stuff. There's... Race cars are already more plentiful. It's cheaper to start. Yeah, there's a million reasons why you don't see newer cars doing this. More expensive parts. A lot of things. Oh, heavier. Yep. New cars are heavier too. It's a lot harder point to start with. We're just going to completely disregard the two Mustangs racing yet again. I wish I knew how to work the 10-second skipper timer. We might have even just skip over these. And a Mustang wins. Yay. Oh. Man. Look at how enthused that crowd is. They are just, I mean, they are on their feet, but as I say, they are on their feet. They are standing. Bam. When are you going to be in Del Mar Route 13 dragway? Probably never. Turbo John's new car is built almost the same as mine on the back half. You sure they aren't Capris? Well, it could be a Capri. It could be a Capri. The Canvas Wings. Another left turn. Yeah, it's another left turn. So now, okay, this here is Nick's new car, which is actually Turbo John's old car, and Turbo John, I guess, is letting him borrow it until Nick can get another new chassis to do more of the wild things that he does. All of this front end, well, I'm not going to say all because there's some stuff welded here, but I'm sure that's easy to cut off. But the bottom part of this front end is actually bolt in. It bolts in, and regardless of how incredibly odd that whole thing looks, you guys got to look at something here too. I mean, I think Nick is onto something, or at least thinks he's onto something. With that drop axle front end, he's essentially got a 4-link in the front, and we'll see if we can stop the video just at perfect time. I don't know if you guys can see. There's actually a third shock right here. You see that after he does the burnout, Matty usually goes over there and adjusts it, makes some changes. There's a shock that controls that drop axle there. I'm not really sure what it does, but spend a lot of time looking, because as much as people want to hate and talk shit on this man and everything else, he's thinking outside the box, and he's got some innovative ways of thinking, and that's really what pushes any sport, is thinking outside the box. Now you'll also see here, he also applied the gap. So they just threw that car together and he applied the gap. That thing's like a half Mustang. I'll at least stand that one, because that one is so ridiculously almost not a Mustang that I'll take it. I would make a great NASCAR announcer. They're going left with another left and a left. We got the Bad Apple. Nice Nova. I think that's a big block nitrous deal. I do like that car. It's very clean when you see it up close. Unfortunately, he just overpowers it. It doesn't work, and that's that. That was all she wrote. Look at how far back that lean on that Mustang is. getting all that weight up and, you know, weight to the back of the car, on the rear tires, keeping the front end planted. We need a lemonade break. I got a fresh lemonade just for this. Look at that. They are not a sponsor of this video. And then Left Lane Chicken Hawk RX-7. That guy has got it figured out. I think that he has his program very figured out, very dialed in. I think that he's been racing that car quite a long time. But, you know, he knows what he's doing with that thing. He's won, I think he's won multiple at Rockingham. Not Rockingham. Shit. What's the one where I did the loop-de-loop? Once again, Chicken Hawk goes straight down, knows what he's doing. Raspberry. It's raspberry lemonade. Makes a good, clean A to B pass. Had some mile an hour behind it. Not as much as some of the other cars, but first round tune-up, I'm sure he's getting it. Between him and Casey Max, always win. Yeah, Casey Max, I think, is coming to the next Dig or Die. That, what's supposed to be the East versus the World thing, I guess, whatever they're advertising it. Blazer and the Camaro. Camaro gets a nice start on it. Blazer's out in front. I think the Blazer takes it there. Ooh, I don't know. That's hard to tell. It's hard to tell who won that one. Oh, another Mustang. That thing, I have whatever that is, a Datsun. Is that the one from New York? Whatever it is. Freaking cool. I don't even know what motor it is, but it sounds kind of rowdy. I don't know if it's a rotary or what. But look at that. Yeeted way up in the front. Very easy to get on the back tire with that short wheelbase. Makes a beautiful textbook A to B pass. Okay, he gets a little bit out of shape on the hit, but... Oh, I don't know who won that. Oh, I really hope it was Left Lane, though. Brown. Back TV guys in the right-hand lane. This is going to be depressing, because I'm pretty sure they won this race. So we know that they're going to win round one. Looks like an RX-2 or Capella. You get that motor bolted in the Nova yet? No. What's up? Something about Ryan and Casey Max. He seems like a likable dude. I will tell you, I've spent a little bit of time talking to Ryan, and he just really, whatever comes across in the videos is genuine. Like, he is just a super nice guy to talk to. Actually, believe it or not, helped me out with talking about going turbo stuff on the Nova. Has helped me out with some of that stuff as well. You know, combination wise, and we talked about you know, what I was doing and how the setup was, and so super good dude. Damn, really hating on the Fox bodies. Well, there's 36 of them. Actually, it's probably more than 36 of them. More than half the field is Mustangs. It's just, it's boring to me, in my opinion, as a viewer watching this video. It's boring to see the same car over and over and over again. Now, that is one of the, I talked about this earlier, one of the detriments of small tire. Big tire, every car is different, because you got to cut the car up to put a big tire under it, so you can really start with whatever the hell you want. I know you've seen us in person, but would like to know what you think about Butterface Car and Team Meatball in our videos. The car, it works out. I'm very happy they've got a 496, and the setup in that thing is like, I thought I had taken the time when we put the 496 in to make that a clean setup under the hood of the Nova, and them guys have a really clean setup. How's it going? It's going. It's going. Actually, if you guys look in the left lane, that is one of my favorite cars. I wanted that as like a first car. The Trans Am WS6. I wanted that thing so bad. I did not get it, obviously. My life may have turned out way differently if I had gotten a WS6 as one of my first cars. And Mustang wins again. Raspberry lemonade. What? What am I looking at? Hold on. Is it just me, or is the front end on that thing so ridiculously high? Like, I thought it looked weird. Because like I said, this is probably one of my favorite, if I had a favorite body style of Mustang, I do like this body style. This right here is like a foot tall. What do they have going on here? I think I'm understanding. There's some theory here. I get it. Jack the front end up. But let's see how it applies and if this one works. Yeah, a bunch of people are typing that out. I mean, I thought it was a 4x4 conversion. Let's see. I mean, it's jacked up. But does it have any travel? It looks like it's got some travel. Didn't work. He blew the tires off. It looks like he went pretty quick, though. And then maybe lost some head gaskets or something at the end there. He won that. Yeah. So it worked. His setup worked. I mean, he blew a tire off. He can make a tuning change, I'm sure. And he get that figured out. Gasser theory. Yep, gasser theory. First LS, my cars are old school. Had an 8-bit. Oh! I was looking at the comments there. We got a little spicy there. Probably the most spicy we've seen somebody get so far in this video. Yeah, he was all over that. I wonder, right lane, that S10, I wonder if that's the Turbo LS one. I don't think it is. I think that one that was like up in Jersey for sale or something, I think it looked a little bit better. Just in my opinion, it was done a little bit better. But looks like left hand, another Mustang victory. Vroom, 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 vroom. Beautiful, beautiful car there. F-body, baby! That's stripper glitter, guys. That box Nova. I love them box Novas. Damn! Two-step. We got a race, but I think the Nova takes it. Love that color. Yeah, I love that Nova. Vroom. There's a whole lot of motor in that F-body. Nice strut front end on that thing. Unfortunately, with no front end on that F-body, you've taken away one of the advantages of that car. That's super long nose. Boom. Sounds mean as hell. But will it work? Ooh, very nice. No tire smoke. Getting a little out of shape. Ooh. Okay. Now I'm not sure. They've since added these lines. I feel like I don't remember if they were there the last time I was there. I don't know if we're not allowed to cross those now or what. I mean, if you look, obviously he just crossed that. If you're not allowed to cross that, I don't know. I think that would be kind of whack in my opinion. I think the wall should be the point, but that's just my opinion. Vroom, vroom. You can't cross the lines. Yeah. I'm from California. There are King Novas all over California. No. Alright, so we got a Mustang. I think we're getting towards the end of this one, so we're going to have to find the next video. If you make your own motor and mid-plate, yeah, that would be great. If that was possible right now. Oh, they had to rerun this. It looked like a close race. And then Chris Becker just gets way too spicy with it. And white trash is going to move on. Let's see if I can find the next one. A small tire. I think this is it.
If you're a Delaware homeowner and you haven't made the switch to solar, then you're missing out on the #1 home improvement project.
Final rounds, round 2, small tire. All right, so we're getting back to the action. That beautiful Chevy, that green. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if that's what I would choose from my car, but I think it looks very good on that car. Jeremy, my favorite is SN95. Why hasn't anybody come up with the idea of putting hydraulic pump stops on a car that's problem doing noise up front so it saves the okay? No clue. Invent it and be the first one. Nova gets a little out of shape. It's gonna be a Mustang moving on. Looks like he's getting a buy run, so we're gonna buy ourselves into some raspberry lemonade. Cha. Smokes the tire a little bit, but overall, not too bad. Magic Johnson and a white Fox body. Bro, you just invented shock absorbers. SN. I've seen some clean SNs. I've seen some very clean SNs. And they're off, and it looks like it's gonna be left lane all day long. Mustang or Die, being brought to you live by Drag or Die at Big or Die, which is actually Mustang or Die. Vroom vroom. Left-hand lane, Mac TV guys. They're obviously moving on. A little dirty in this blue S10. I don't know who's in this blue S10. Hopefully, if I remember in the first round, they made a pretty clean one. They need some more power, some more mile an hour behind it out the back, so they better get to turning up. If I wanted to run a Fox body, I'd find a Fairmont and do something with that. That's a good idea, Mike. That's a good idea. If you did go with the turbo setup on the LS, would you ever go turbo on the big block, Matt? Yeah. I mean, ultimately it would be the same thing, except way more power. Whoa, 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 bam! Ooh, he got out quick out the hole. Oh, but it looked like, I don't know, it's from this angle, it looks like S10's taking it. It looks like they went like this. Oh, I guess we're not doing top end angle? Alright, thanks guys. I'm not gonna lie, shout out Drag or Die. That's why I picked this video to do this with, because I knew they had, at least the first one I watched, had top end angles, so it was a little bit easier to see the winners, that kind of stuff. Whole new learning curve as well, way more power. Yeah, and the way you apply power is different. I think I should be able to figure it out pretty easily, because going from nitrous to turbo, I think the way that the turbo applies power is easier to handle than the way nitrous applies power. Nitrous, you're gonna have a lot of that power up front. So if you ain't sticking it, you ain't sticking it. The turbo, you can apply power up front, but I feel like it's a more gradual increase. Just eating and watching. What's up, Mike Wheeler? Smokey the Bear in the right lane. Some more S10 action. Oh, he got the Ricer wing. Okay. He got that non-drag racing, straight up 2001 Nopi Nationals wing on it. I'm talking all that shit. Watch, he's gonna win. He's gonna win with it too. Turbo John and somebody. The wing is weighted, probably. I wouldn't doubt it. Can't wait to see you race again. Might happen sooner than we think. Might happen sooner than we think. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Turbo John either sleeping at the light or left-hand lane jumped. I think he was sleeping. Man, what happened to my top end video, dog? Damn. Fill the wing up with lead. Yeah. You can hear that thing. It's some tiny import motor going crazy. My man Poppy. New car looks very nice. It looks like a very, like just in general, a very nice car. Like, you know, the other Corolla, it worked very well, but this is like a beautiful car. You know, that one wasn't like a showpiece by any means. That one looks like it could be a show. This one here looks like it could be a showpiece. Gets rowdy when the boost comes in. I don't know what happened there. He was behind. He may have hit 17 scramble buttons. I don't know where I ended up because we lost. Ken, you're fired. Angry Dorito. I just want to make turbo noises. That's all I want to do. I'm trying to do that in my life. I've not yet had a turbo race car. I've had turbo cars, like I had the Audi, 2.0 turbo thing, but I've not had a turbo race car yet. My life needs to change. We're working on that. Unfortunately, like I said, Harbor Freight was sold out of the welder I needed. Progress is slow. So, in the name of keeping up with you guys and keeping some content going, here we are. Poppy's car looks tricked out, and that says 17 scramble buttons. I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. No, Poppy, there's probably only one scramble button. But I just imagine Poppy in there screaming, going, bah, 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 bah. And that thing just going whatever noise that makes. If you didn't like Chevy, which brand would you use instead, engine-wise? I mean, if I didn't like Chevys, the only option would be Ford or Mopar, I guess. But like, I don't know. I can't imagine. I can imagine using like big aftermarket Hemis, but I can't imagine using any kind of Ford motor ever. Maybe a Coyote and like an old F100, something like that. But oh, I should have picked a more comfortable seat. But that's all right. We only got like 20 minutes left anyway. Not even. Buick, yeah. It was split bumper in the left hand lane. Chicken Hawk in the right. Chicken Hawk got his shit figured out. Probably one of the most ridiculous looking cars on the property. Take a quick second. I don't know if you guys have ever taken that car in. RX-7, these huge fender flares, which I'm not even really sure. Maybe they contain weight because it doesn't look like he needs it for the tire. Maybe it had a big tire on at some point. This wing is crazy, just like home built shit, and thing works. Guy knows what he's doing. The thing works. I think Chicken Hawk takes the W again. Ken Hensel is fired. That's another thing I want. I don't know if you guys could see that coming up in the back there. Yeah, we're gonna put a nice vapor tank on something. Probably a Camaro. 2JZ. Olds 442 make great looking race cars. Yeah, but as far as like a motor to build, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just a Chevy guy, and honestly, I don't even know where I got it from because like my family isn't into cars or anything like that. So, what's up? What's up? I see you guys in the comments. This Camaro, is that the guy I raced? I don't know if it is or not. Sound like we got a nice poppy small block. Pop, 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 and something. Maybe it's right lane. I don't know. Or maybe it's left. Yeah, Nikki's lining up. I think that's the guy I raced before. I did my loop-de-loop. I think you did good with the. I think you'll do good with the turbo. Notice a lot of guys switched over. Yeah. Pontiac 455 makes really good power when built right. Need to go forward powered? Hell no, I don't need to go forward powered. Flat out, and there is absolutely no arguing this. You cannot beat an LS in dollar per horsepower, and like cheap to do something cheaply. Now, there's a point when you start building motors and you start racing crazy that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's LS, if it's small block, if it's Chevy, if it's Ford, if it's big block. It doesn't matter. You're going to spend a bunch of money on the motor. Like when you get to a certain point of building, motors for race cars. But for quick, easy, cheaper end of the spectrum, you cannot beat an LS. You just can't do it. Money-wise, like per dollar, it's going to take you further. Chevys are cheaper to build up for rotaries on lighter cars, but rebuilding every 10 passes gets expensive. Yeah, look, refilling nitrous every few passes also gets expensive. That's something to think about, too. All right, so Turbo John, I guess the other guy jumped. Turbo John did win that one. He's back on it, but I think he ended up losing that one. No other factory production block can handle the power an LS can. Maybe a Coyote can. Maybe. But not there's a drastic price difference. $500 junkyard LS versus $5,000 junkyard Coyote. Ooh, backfire. Staying in it. Don't tell me Chicken Hawk. I think Chicken Hawk ended up winning that. Look at that. Looked like he was a little bit late. Backfired. Blew up. Sucked it back in, kept his foot planted, and looks like he ended up winning that thing. Damn. Yeah, I think it looks cool seeing vapor come out the trunk. Yeah, I gotta do that. I want to do that on a Camaro. Coyotes are still expensive, absolutely. 2J, it's not exciting that they make stupid power. I don't know. I don't know what a 2J can do in factory form. Like, I don't know what a junkyard 2J can do. Do you have to upgrade them? Can you beat them over the head? I don't know. It's not something I've ever dabbled in.
Today, I've got
Oh, the commercials.
to share with you.
That's great.
Skip that. We don't need no hero wars. I don't know. I've seen the 2J guys doing crazy stuff with factory blocks and bottoms. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a world I've ever really been in, so I couldn't tell you. Big turbo or just LS the world? No, I don't think so. Because you got to think, like I said, when you get to a point where you're really getting into deep into building these engines, it don't matter if it's LS, if it's a small block, big block, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, whatever. You're spending a bunch of money. When you start doing bottom end stuff and everything, some stuff might be slightly cheaper than others. Like big block pipe parts might be more expensive than small block parts, but at the end of the day, there's small block parts that cost more than big block parts. It's all irrelevant. I want to make turbo noises, dog. And be smoking a tire and sliding around and having a good ass time. It's been a hot minute since I've been able to do that. No Hero Wars, just Mustang Fighters. My dumbass just realized this is live. Right now we're live. I'm live streaming this video and doing the commentary over it. My man's mad at turbos. You can be mad all you want. Fact of the matter is, in this style of racing, they tend to do very well. One bump. Bump it up. Bump it up. Bump, 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 bump. There you go. I can't wait to do that either. I never get to bump my car in because it's a nitrous car. I'm trying to bump, 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 bump. I got here late. What's the status of the turbo project on Nova? The status is I went to go buy a welder. Harbor Freight was sold out. I can't physically do much of anything until I get the tools, equipment, and parts that I need. So I figured instead of just being silent for a long ass time, I'd come kick it with you guys on live and we would watch some racing videos together. With lemonade. Yeah. Winless 66 Chevy 2 Nova right now. Oh, do you guys do that? Do you guys like enter in them contests, like when they do the car giveaways, you go buy a t-shirt and all that? I don't know that I've ever entered one. If I have, it's maybe been one. I don't do it often. I just always feel like it could never be me. Like, now I know you can't win if you're not in it, but I just always feel like it could never be. I'd be like, man, I ain't winning that shit. Pedals it. Round 4, small tire, baby. We got Chicken Hawk coming up in the lanes. We're rooting for that man right there because he's going up against the Fox body. So we got to take Chicken Hawk in this one right here. Sounds like a healthy little combo in right-hand lane, though. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. And actually, both nitrous cars. Both nitrous cars. Making it happen. Ooh. Right-hand lane got the jump. Was Chicken Hawk going wheels up in the left? Ooh, and throwing tips of spark plugs out the exhaust at the end. Damn. Damn it, Ken. Where's our... I was just complimenting the top end, and we lost the damn top end. Killing me, Smalls. Uh-oh. I need some of the flames, too. I need a fender exit deal. That's what we need to do. We need a fender exit something. I need to burn somebody's butt cheek hairs. Right lane with the W. Good race. Good race. A little dirty. Smoky. What we got in the other lane? Is that Poppy? I hear something crazy. No. No, I think it's just another Mustang. I just heard turbo noises. I got excited. I think Poppy actually lost that last round. Vent tank. Spraying out. Love it. Left hand lane. Taking the W. The George W. In the left. Alright. Hatchback versus coupe. Let's go hatchback. I think hatchback took it. Yeah, I think it's going to be a hatchback win. At least there's somewhere we can relate. Left hand lane. See, look at that. I called it. Don't mess with the hatchbacks. Boom, 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 boom. This must be a buy run. Which means we're getting close. We're getting close to the end. A little too spicy. Oh, it's stuck there, though. Yeah, you heard it come up, and it's stuck there. Round 5, small tire. Whoo! You get a workout just watching small tire racing. There's so damn much of it. But I think now we're at the point. I think it's Mustangs and Chicken Hawk. I think that's it. I think that's all we got. Let's go hatchback, baby! Hatchback got the win. Actually, I think they're both hatchback. Yeah, they both look like hatchbacks. Never mind. It's like saying the Mustang's gonna win. But the one I picked... Oh! Oh! He hit him with the 4-ways, though. Damn, that hurts. He looked like he didn't win last round, so I'm assuming the other guy jumped. With that teal-colored Mustang. I'm pretty sure last round he had blown the tires off. He definitely didn't win, but maybe the other guy left early. You know what's funny? I put them big-ass 15-pound bottles, right? 15-pound bottles. I only run one at a time, but 15-pound bottle, 6 AM feed line, everything in the Nova with the big block. And I don't have to purge that much. Like, what are these guys getting their bottle pressure up to that they are purging that much? Like, these mofos purge a lot. System Act TV guys, yeah, it looks like they got to buy. We should be getting pretty close to the end of the racing here. Definitely make sure that flashlight's on the tire. Gotta get that jump call. That methanol fire burning bright. I want methanol. I want methanol, turbo LS, bumper exits, like burning booty hair cheeks, or booty cheeks, hair, whatever. Oh. You should do a Fox body. Damn, these comments didn't update, and then now I just updated them, and there's like a million of them. He turned the flashers on me. I'm running over to shoot. Hit him with the four ways. Yeah. Oh, that don't sound good. What's that? Who is that? Mustang sound like it's throwing a rod around the oil pan. Ah, alright, so there wasn't even a finals race. Oh, man. You're going to need aluminum rods. Mustang sounds like a Mustang. Alright, guys, well, look. There you guys have it. That was the small tire portion of the last Dig or Die race. Give you guys the update for people that tuned in maybe towards the end, whatever. I cannot make any progress on the Nova at this exact moment. I went to the store today. I tried to buy a welder. I tried to get tools and equipment, and I've been ordering parts and everything. It's just not working out just yet. So instead of sitting around being upset that I can't work on the car, came spend some time with you guys watching some small tire racing. Maybe we'll do some more of this. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Should we be live streaming this kind of stuff, or get your ass back to work in the garage? Well, actually, I can't get my ass back to work in the garage, so it'll just be chilling on the couch. He did a diesel swap. Yeah. Hella good change up would be big tire coverage like this. I don't know what you mean by that. Like live streaming the big tire races. The problem is none of those videos last more than 5 or 6 minutes because there's never any big tire cars. So maybe we'll do some more of it. You can weld? No. Nope. I can stick two pieces of metal together. I'll tell you that. But I don't have the tools and equipment and everything set up in the garage here just yet. Like I said, I tried. It's not working out. We're still working on a plan. There's a plan that might allow us to race at the shitbox no prep. That's all I'll say about that. So for now, I'm gonna jump off here, go grab some dinner. Maybe we'll do some more. Hey Matt, what are your thoughts on cars showing up racing without their front ends? I think they should race them. They are street cars. First of all, I don't even want to do a street car conversation because those just drive me up a wall. Mostly because I just don't give a shit. Everybody gets so butthurt about it. Front ends. I think the cars should look like cars. So I would agree. I would rather see cars racing with their front ends on than off. But a street car none of these cars are like, they're either not street cars or they're all street cars. It doesn't matter. Are they willing to race them on the street? I come around. Yep. Matt, don't they have an auto skill shop on a military base near you? They have a welding equipment and stuff. I don't know. There's a military base nearby. I don't know that they have an auto shop. Even still, it's stuff I need to buy anyway, and I need to have if I'm going to keep making a life out of race cars. On Facebook, Good for you. I haven't found any in my area. I've looked Facebook Marketplace. I even went to Craigslist. That's how desperate I got. I went to Craigslist. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna jump off here and get to eating some dinner. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. We will do some more of this probably throughout this week. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow on Thursday. Who knows how it's all going to pan out. I still got some other stuff I got to get sorted and figured out. And I don't want to stop progress on the car. But when I physically can't do any work, then it is what it is. Can't wait to see this turbo kit you're building. I bet it will be nice. I bet you it won't.